Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I was going to make some sourdough bread and it was so cute. I made it the other day and I did a heart design. It was so cute and festive and I was literally about to get to the morning step and I realized I did not start it last night, so I'm gonna have to start it tonight. I found a recipe that's like so much better than the one I was using. If you've noticed from my previous videos, my sourdough never looks like sourdough. Like, there was just way too much flour in the other recipe I used, and it was always just like, you couldn't stretch and fold it. It wouldn't even stretch. So it was so hard to shape and manage, and when I cut into it, no designs happened. Like, it was just like, it would just look so weird. And I was also using like a regular knife, so that's my bad. But I finally got a recipe from my friend that is so great and it's so quick. You literally put it all together the night before, let it sit on the counter all night, put it in the fridge in the morning for like 6 hours, and then you bake it. Like, so easy. My other recipe took 2 to 3 days to get the bread going, and this one only takes a night and a half a day. And you do the one thing you need to do is just mix it together the night before, get up in the morning, stretch and fold, shape it, put it in the fridge. 6 hours later, you bake it. So it is so easy. I'll actually share it for you because it's not like her recipe. She found it somewhere and it's been amazing. I wish I could credit whoever's recipe it actually is, but I have no clue because she just sent it to me through a text. So I don't know, but I will share it because it's so much easier than any recipe I've ever done, and it looks so good and it tastes so good, and we're so happy with it. So I'm gonna try to get to that tonight and I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow. But as for today, this morning I'm planning to make a simmer pot because we have some oranges. Remi's getting frustrated with this plant, but I have some oranges that I need to put in a simmer pot because they've gone pretty much bad. Like, I'm not about to eat them because I couldn't eat them in the first place because they were giving me such bad heartburn, and then Remi was just kind of over oranges. I bought them many weeks in a row this winter and he's just like over them. So I need to make a simmer pot with the oranges, and I also have a few apples that went bad. So they didn't go bad, but they're starting to like brown and bruise, and I have more apples that we can eat. So I'm going to throw those in the simmer pot as well and kind of make an orangey apple simmer pot. Then I upholstery cleaned our couch last night. So I just kind of want to vacuum it because sometimes when you like carpet clean or upholstery clean something, more like cat hair, because we have cats, or just like fuzzies come up and you can vacuum them and all that. There's not really any that I noticed on our couch, but I just like to do it anyways. And then I want to make it back up with the pillows and the throw blankets. And then I have some laundry to put away. And then I want to get to Remi's Valentine's Day bookshelf because I have not done those yet. I usually do like themed bookshelves for every holiday, and I have not done any for Valentine's Day yet. Right now his shelves are empty and I haven't got to them yet because last year I'm running out of breath, but I made a garland, like a heart garland, and it was like candy hearts that say like things like hug me and XOXO and stuff like that. Well, I must have thrown them away. Like I can't find where I put them, so I need to remake that garland because it was perfect for Valentine's Day and super easy to make, and I have scrap paper that looks just the same color as the heart candies, so it worked out perfect. So I want to probably make him another one of those later today, put together his bookshelf with all his like Valentine themed books. And then I also am getting a scrapbook today. I never made a scrapbook for his first year, and I already need to make one for his second year, but I never made one for his first year, and I was like, I'm gonna start with that. I already have the pictures printed off because I printed off so many of my favorite pictures for his first birthday, and he's already had his second birthday, but I'm just not getting to it. But I have the pictures printed off, so I just need to sort through them, figure out how I want to scrapbook them, and then I'm getting a scrapbook at some point today, so hopefully I can get started on it. And another thing I'd like to get to, I don't know if I'll get to it today or tomorrow, but I did find a pack of little mini... Are you looking for something? Mama will help you find it in just a moment, okay? Okay. I found a ton of little mini Play-Dohs, and so I wanted to put like little Valentine's Day notes on them. I know we still have like almost 3 weeks till Valentine's Day, but I just like to get it out of the way so I don't have to worry about it like right when Valentine's Day is here. But I was gonna write like some cute little notes on them on like a heart tag or something, and then hide them away until Valentine's Day. I also kind of want to get him a Tony for Valentine's Day. I usually don't do much. Like I usually stick with something like super cheap. Last year I did something from Dollar Tree. Like I don't go all out for Valentine's Day, but I have really been liking how the Tony is when it's time for nighttime, like or bedtime. I will read him a book, we'll pray, we'll sing the songs, and then I turn on his Tony, and I've just been rocking him still because I feel so bad like just leaving him in his crib, and so I like will rock him, but he falls asleep so fast with the Tony, so I love that. And he's starting to kind of like play with it and turn it on throughout the day as well. So I got him like a Blippi Tony for Christmas, and he does not care about that one because it kind of sounds like a TV show, but then the storybook sounding ones he really likes. So I want to get one that's kind of more like storybook sounding for him, so I might do that at some point, but obviously not today. But I think for Valentine's Day I want to get him a Tony and do the little Play-Dohs. He doesn't have any Play-Dohs. Like he got one for Halloween while trick-or-treating, and it's already dried out, but he loved it. So I'm really excited for him to have some Play-Doh because he loves it. Remi needs me. He is looking for a toy, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then get started on the simmer pot. And to update you, he is potty trained. Barely any accidents now. I say that and watch, now there's gonna be an accident. But it took like 2 weeks to really like feel confident in it. But I'll have to tell you guys the story sometime because it started out like so hard. I almost quit so many times, and then one day he just started to get it and it was awesome. But do you need to go to the potty? Do you want Mama help you find your toy? Okay, let's go. Go put it in there. You can put it in. Alright, put it in. Remi's down for his nap and I just started the crock pot. I almost forgot to make dinner. I forgot that it was a crock pot night, but I got it done and the recipe is so good, so I'll have to share it. I did not film myself making it because I was in a hurry so that I could have it done in time to cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours. But I will link it down below and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done because it's so good. It's a chicken and dumpling recipe. So good. But I have all my scrapbook stuff out. I do not see the scrapbook here yet, but our delivery guy usually comes around this time. So I don't know, it might show up here soon, we'll see. I might not even get to it because I'm just now like realizing there's still a lot to sort through and organize to figure out what I'm gonna do. But I did kind of look through and these pictures are so cute. Oh my gosh, I love looking through them. But I was thinking like it's actually going to be pretty easy because I can just do a scrapbook that's like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month. So there's not a lot of organizing. But these are all printed out of order. So I think I can figure out what month they are just based off of the outfits. But I might have to look through my phone and see. But oh my gosh. I love these so much. What a sweet boy. So I'm going to kind of organize them and see how, like, what month's what. But I also have these like little, I had them at his birthday as like his banner, so he had a photo for every month on some blueberry paper. So they say, most of them say like what month it was, but I know like the ones that don't, which month they were. So I'm going to use these like as a entry page for each month. So like this is his 8-month photo, so I'll just do a page with just this, and it says like 8 months and like doodles and stuff. And then when you turn the page, it will have like 8-month photos. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I also saw that I had these from his first birthday. So I might see if I can make these work somewhere on a page, because it's kind of sweet. And let's see, what other pictures? Oh, I have some pregnancy photos, some hospital photos. So I might do like a page with like pregnancy, and a page, or a couple pages with like pregnancy photos, and a couple pages of like his hospital photos. And then, okay. Oh, for the banner, I did see that like the paper was in here, and it already has a heart because I made them last year. And for some reason, I cannot find them. But as you can see, the paper is like perfect for the little heart candies. They're like all the same color. So I'm gonna do that, and I might get to that first and then the photos and see what all I have time for. But yeah, I definitely don't think I'm gonna get to the scrapbook today. Maybe tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. But I did see that this was like part of his Valentine's Day gift last year. I had like these animals. Like I bought a pack of safari animals from Dollar Tree, and I just like put like, I'm bananas for you, and there was a monkey on it, and you're awesome. There was a lion, different safari animals, and like I wrote little sayings like, Rhino for a fact that you rock. So I did that for his Valentine's Day thing last year, and for some reason these are in here but the hearts aren't. So I really don't know where I put those, but I'm gonna go ahead and redo the heart banner and then sort through these photos and see what all we're able to get done while he naps. I just noticed that I had a black smudge under my eye during that entire clip because I was crying putting him down for his nap because we were reading I Love You Forever, I think it's called. I always think like, I'm not gonna cry, it's just a book, and every time. And Andrew cried the one time he read it, and he won't read it again. So if you've never read it before, you might not understand, but if you have, you might understand. Like, it's hard to get through without crying, so that's why I had makeup on my face. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this now. This is what I have so far. It doesn't look very organized, but it's somewhat organized. I actually have to check because I wasn't sure about some of the pictures and what month they were. But the scrapbook just came. So it's just like basically this paper. And then, yeah, you just stick them on however. I'm going to probably cut some of these pictures out because like basically takes one whole page up. But we'll see how I can make it work. These pictures, so they were taped and people just like put them on top of each other with the tape. So I have to reorder these because they had like some sticky stuff on them. I don't know. Maybe you can see here. So it's like kind of ruined it. So these are photos that I'm going to reorder. But luckily I had printed off like all my favorite photos from each month for his birthday. So for the most part, we've got all the pictures printed off. It's just getting them to fit in this book. That will be the challenge. But I'll probably just cut some of them out. I'll do my best to see how I can get it to work. And then I did end up making the garland. It's all scrambled up here, but I just did like pink, green, purple, and white, and then like, so there's 2 different ones, and I just put them in the same order. And I wrote with pink because that's how the candies are. So I'm going to go ahead and hang these up in his room and do his bookshelf because I saw he just woke up. So that is what I'm gonna do next. Bookshelves. We don't actually have that many like Valentine's Day themed books, so I just put like any book that said like love you or something about like Cuddlebug, I love you since forever, I love you Stinky Face, just like the lovey-dovey books, which probably makes sense, but I just realized we only have like lovey things and bananas for you as actual Valentine's Day books. But this Cuddlebug one has hearts on it too, which is cute. But yeah, most of them are board books. I only had 2 like bigger books. But the garland turned out. I did Sweetheart, Hug Me, XOXO, My Baby. And then down here, Be Mine, Love You, Cutie Pie, and Kiss Me. So there's his bookshelf. next day. The dough is in the fridge still. I have about like a half hour or so before I can bake it. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on the scrapbook, and I'm hoping I can get somewhere with it today because we have our small group coming over tonight, and I've had these photos just like sprawled out on this floor since yesterday. But they'll need to walk through here to come in tonight, so I'm hoping I can get somewhere on here, or at least like organize it to a point where I can put it away somewhere. But I hope I can at least get a couple pages done, if only that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this, and then in a little bit here I will bake the bread. I looked back through all the photos in my phone now, and I have them organized by month. So officially, because before I was just guessing and I was actually pretty off on a lot of them. So I'm glad I did that. So now I have 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month, 6 month, 7 month, 8 month, 9 month. 6, 7, 8. I think this is 9, 10, 11. Yeah. And then I didn't actually have any photos from his first year, but I have his like first birthday. So I think it's just gonna be, which makes sense because this is just like his first year, so it should go to his birthday. So now I can finally start, and hopefully I have time because that took forever. I think, so I have, oh, and I also have a newborn right here. So that goes before 1 month on. So these are newborn. Okay. And then I have like a Mother's Day shoot that I did with him that I'll do a page for. I have some maternity photos. I have some more in here. So maternity, I might just do like a small page for that because I do have a pregnancy journal that I had with him that I put a lot of pregnancy photos in. And then these are like newborn photos taken in home. And then these are newborn photos taken in the hospital. And I was gonna do these family photos, like, I guess I only printed off one because I think most of these photos I try to make mostly just him. And so this is, I'm gonna have to look back, but I'm pretty sure he was 8 months. This is one that I need to look back on, but I figured I can start with newborn, 1 month, all that. I'm going to actually start with pregnancy, and then I'm gonna do hospital, then home newborn, and then newborn. So hopefully I can get to all those today, so we'll see. Remi woke up like right after my last talking video. So I actually had to scrapbook in the dining area, as you saw. But I did get a little bit done. He wasn't really having it, but my mom came by and she's actually with him now. And so I did get a few pages done. And what I did was like the hospital page, and then I'm gonna like write stuff around here, maybe put a few things up. And then this is like our newborn session in our house. And I went to do the newborn page next, but I accidentally skipped it. So I just, since those were professional pictures, I just added the other professional photo thing I had to put in here. And he was closer to 3 months here, but I was like, that's okay, because they're all like just our professional photos. So this was like a Mother's Day photo shoot that we did. And then I did the newborn days. So next will be his 1 month. But that's all I got to today, but it was actually super kind of relaxing to do and fun. So I'm excited to get to more of it. But as you saw, the heart-shaped bread is done, and it actually turned out like more crunchy than normal and like brown, and it kind of like had like bubbles at the top, but it still looks super good. And it's super cute with the heart. I just like love that. I think I want to make some for like my family for Valentine's Day gifts or whatever. But I am going to go ahead and end the video here because Andrew will be getting home soon and we want to go for a walk. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one.